Hello, welcome back to Life and Times of Mulch. That's me. Today we are doing the next two stages, yes, 9 and 10 of build the Lotus Renault 97T, made famous by the great late Ayrton Senna. So let's get on and build it, or at least try. Everybody, welcome back to building the Lotus Renault 97T, and we're doing the next two stages, stages 9 and 10. So let's get underway and have a look at the parts for stage number 9. And here they are, all nicely bagged up. Let's get them out and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got two bits of piping which look about the same size. We've got lots of screws. We've got BM screws, DP screws, LP screws, DM screws, and some CM screws. My God, they're tiny. And then in here, lots of little bits in this tray here. I'm not going to take everything out, just show you there. This piece though is metal. I think most of the other bits are plastic, but this is definitely metal. Let's crack on and see what we need to do. Firstly, we need these two parts, which are labelled 9B. They're both exactly the same. Also need this big part that we've got here. The first thing we're going to do, turn this around so you can see the squares on this side, and on this side we're going to put that over the square, and we're going to quite simply just screw that in, just in there, with a DM screw. That's screwed in like that. On the other side we're going to place a similar part, but we're also, from the back, we're going to put this small piece, and that's going to go at the back there, like that. I'm going to screw all that together with the LP screw. Okay, so that's going to look like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this small piece here, and we're going to put it in this hole just here. It's just a push in, and that's going to look like that. And we're going to take this piece, we're going to put it into this hole just here, and then we'll secure that in the back with a DP screw. That looks like that. Next we're going to take this small piece, and we're going to put then we're going to put these small dials on top of this silver piece. The one with the red on the dial goes at the top. Show you how that looks. It's going to look like that. I hope you can see that. It's very small. And that's going to go in this piece as we've turned it round, in those two holes there. Line it up. So it looks like that. And that's going to be screwed in the back by another DP screw. Once that's attached. Now again, from the same side where them two holes are, we're going to place this in that way up, and we're going to secure that in from the other side with some DM screws. Okay, from the other side. Now if we turn it back round, we've got two pegs, one here and one here. That's where we're going to put our pipes on. So both them pipes are on. We now need to bring the beast over, and we need to turn it over, because we're going to be putting that piece that we've created in the front here, and that's going to sit in there like that way round. So you've got the the dials here near your gear stick and everything. And then that's screwed in with some CM screws, which go one in, don't know how well you can see this, but one in there and one in there. Alright, I missed a bit. This pipe, the top pipe that goes in the higher one of the two, goes on the end of this piece here that you put on earlier. I don't know if you can see that. That's attached there. And this other one that comes through, it comes through and attaches. There's a pin sticking up just here. Okay, and the other pipe is on there. I don't know how well you can see that. Next thing you've got to do, you've got to take this steering shaft that you've kept from previous stage, and it's going to pass through just here. Okay, so it's going to rest on them cogs in there. If you can see that, hopefully you can. I'll point it out, but I don't know how well you can see it. Black on black, it's very difficult. Okay, the next bit, that shaft you just put through, and take this last piece that you've got in this pack, in this stage, sorry, and where you've got the two holes on there, you need to push it through the steering hole, so it's in there, and then the bit that you just poked through and this bit, you're going to join them up with two BM screws. So that's going to get quite tricky, but that's what I've got to try and do next. Join them two up. I'll join them two up and then show you what they look like, or at least try to. Okay, I've screwed that in. The easiest way, you can't see the screws, but the easiest way is to screw it in from the top here. And once that's all in, that is your steering shaft in the front there. And this is why I'm only doing 2 issues, because it's just it's so tricky. Anyway, on to issue number 10. And here are the parts for issue 10, so let's get on. Okay, again we've got 2 bits of pipe. We've got some more DM screws. And we get these 3 bits, which are all metal. This big plate here with lots of holes in, which frightens me to death. And these 2 bits here. This whole car scares me to death. I don't know why. It'd be lovely once it's done. Everyone can just look at it and not touch a thing. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 pieces and just there and there. We're going to attach them with DM screws. And we're going to do the same on the other side with DM screws, and that's going to look like that. Quite straightforward, really. It's nice to have a straightforward piece. These bits are apparently brake lines, and they go either side. Near the front there's 2 very small, if you can see them on there, a little peg and another little peg there. So we'll just put them on each side. So they go on just like that. And there you go, we're done. We've done stages 9 and 10 of the Head and Center build. We built this, which was actually really nice and simple, and actually made a nice change to do something that was easy. Just put a couple of the bars on this undercarriage bit here. We also did a lot in here that unfortunately you can't see. I will try and take a picture of it so you can get a closer look. So here's a picture of it now. Is that okay? Did you see that? That's what we did. We're working on where the steering is and putting in a couple of little dials in, and we put in a couple of pipes. So very sort of detailed stuff. And that's what we did in these 2 stages. I'm sorry I've got it on a bit of an angle. There's a tiny bit, little gear shift lever thing. It just keeps flying out. So I've bit the bullet, I've glued it in. If it has to move, tough, it's not going to move now. So there we go. That is everything. I think I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. So yes, that is everything we did today. 2 stages, just 2. We're going to keep it that from now on. Hopefully you will have seen my little video explaining why I'm now going down to 2 stages for each model. These models are becoming more detailed, and I don't want to rush what I'm doing, and I want to be able to explain what I'm doing a little bit better. Although today I don't think I explained this at all well. I hope you enjoyed it or got something out of it at least, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll come back and see me again right here on Life in Times of March. Take care, have a good one. See you next time. Run the tails.